Hello, it is a great day to be a Trojan. I bring you greetings on the behalf of the great instructional and support staff at Southeast Collegiate Prep Academy. They are truly unsung heroes. This is evident in the immediate actions taken after March 13th, when we all had to respond to the challenge of flipping classrooms, school, and learning caused by COVID-19 pandemic. Families, I want to thank you all for your roles you have played in the lives of the graduates we are set to honor. You are a vital part of their stories. So if you are a parent, a grandparent, an aunt, an uncle, cousin, godparent, or neighbor, please take a bow. You deserve your own cake because you too are an unsung hero. You have pushed, you made calls, cried for them, and did whatever it took to get the class of 2020 to this moment. They should be thankful for you and appreciate you for the rest of their lives. Arriving at this stage of their journey would not be possible without the support of the superintendent, central service staff, and the distinguished members of the Board of Education. They have provided monumental support. They took bold steps and made tough decisions in doing whatever was needed or necessary in making this a triumphant day. 2020 graduates and future Southeast alumnus. After your graduation day, you will no longer be a Southeast scholar or student, but you will be a Southeast graduate. You made it, despite the odds and all the challenges set forth in your path. You have placed a capstone on your educational journey that started in kindergarten 13 years ago. You navigated the treacherous waves, hard knocks, successes, and disappointments that some did not overcome. You made it, despite all the things, including COVID-19. Graduates, you are part of a legacy. The path to success has been illuminated. It is a blueprint and a roadmap for you to follow. You are now the light for those who are now following in your footsteps. Whether it is a younger sibling, a niece, a nephew, some other relative, or even a stranger, they are looking to you and striving to reach the point you are today. So don't ever forget that you are part of a legacy. Do not ever be ashamed to say, I am a Southeast Trojan, despite what others might say about it or try to devalue your success. Be proud of your journey. Remember the lessons learned from the setbacks and value your accomplishments as you move forward onto various college and university campuses, march on military installations, or clock in where you begin your career. Never hold your head down. Walk proudly with your chest poked out, with your 5 fingers up, because you have exemplified that you matter in all things, especially yourself. You entered with purpose, you've excelled through performance, and you're leaving prepared. Again, I say today is a great day to be a mighty Trojan. Take that, COVID-19, and all the other challenges faced up until now and in the future. Class of 2020, you are conquerors. You are victorious. You are overcomers. You are mighty Trojans. Now go forth and impact the world in your own way. Be bold, be courageous, and sow good seeds, and you will always reap blessings. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Greetings, board members, Central Service Administration, school administration, parents, and last but certainly not least, the class of 2020. This is a special occasion, high school graduation. Graduates, congratulations on your academic accomplishments. Today, you begin the next adventurous phase of your life. cultivating a successful future. The Halifax County Schools Board of Education and I are very proud of you. For today, your names have been recorded among Southeast Collegiate Prep Academy finest. You are truly a special class. Your freshman year in high school was my first year as Halifax County School Superintendent. I have watched you grow academically, socially, emotionally, and spiritually over the last 4 years. I've watched you come together to support one another in good times and bad. I have watched you in absolute amazement weather this storm called COVID-19 positively and gracefully. Even though you have missed out on the end-of-year events, athletic contests, and celebrations that every senior looks forward to, I want you to be proud of what you were able to accomplish even in the midst of this pandemic. Seniors, you have a bright future ahead. Many of you will enroll in college on academic and/or athletic scholarships, enlist in the military, start paid internships, or enter the workforce. You have faced so many challenges throughout your 4 years. But if there's one thing that I know about this class, you got perseverance. You know what struggle looks like. You know what overcoming struggle looks like. But you also know what success looks like through many of your achievements. Listen as I share the collective outcome of your senior class. There is a total of 66 graduates. Together, Southeast Collegiate Prep Academy has earned over $2,880,000 in scholarships for this graduating class. Outstanding! 34 graduates will be attending a 4-year college. 9 graduates are enlisted into the military, and 19 graduates will enter the workforce. Congratulations to Jordan Richardson and Dantasia Whitaker for receiving the State Employees Credit Union Scholarship. Shout out to Shanice Tillery for receiving a full ride to North Carolina Wesleyan College. Shout out to Jamira Robinson for receiving the most scholarship offers. And for the ACT Work Keys, 2 seniors received bronze certificates, 6 received silver certificates, and 3 received gold certificates. You see, schools closed on March 16th, but you stayed woke. You were empowered so you didn't allow this pandemic to stop you from seeing your senior year through, even while at home. You are unstoppable, and wherever your future leads you, I will still be cheering you on. Class of 2020, I want to say thank you. Thank you for all that I have learned from you. If I can inspire others as much as you have inspired me, then I know I will have been successful. You see, your drive gave me the drive to make sure that we could give you some type of graduation ceremony. While it may not be the traditional way, you are celebrated. My challenge to you is to stand tall and be proud. And be proud of the fact that you will forever be remembered as the graduating class who made history as the world faced this global pandemic. But I also want you to know that you're built for this. Although you will be entering a world with a lot of chaos going on. And you may say, how do I fit in? Let me tell you how. When I was in Ireland, I had an opportunity to learn a lot about people from different cultures. And one of the practices in Ireland is that they sit you down and they ask you to share your story. And while you are sharing your story, they're looking for intersections, commonalities between them and you. Those commonalities are bridges to a better life. And we build on those commonalities. So seniors, I am asking that you go out into the world and you share your story. You share your story of struggle. You share your story of success through struggle. You share your story of resilience. You share your story using our 5. You share your story and always be ready to share it. When you share your story, you always be respectful. When you share your story, you let them see your resiliency. And then when you win, when you become triumphant, you don't become arrogant. You pull somebody up. And then when you ride the waves of prosperity, because you're proficient, you don't look down your nose at anyone. You open doors. So seniors, I know that there's a crazy world out there, but I'm not worried. You're built for this. You're ready. So in the words of the late Nipsey Hussle, always remember, you're not the cause, you're the effect. Congratulations, class of 2020. Embrace your journey towards creating a remarkable future. I love you, and may God guide you and bless you greatly. Go be great, Trojans. Go change the world.
Good afternoon, Dr. Cunningham. Good afternoon to all of the parents, to the guests. Good afternoon to our principals, Southeast and Northwest. And finally, but most importantly, good afternoon to the graduating senior classes from Northwest and from Southeast. Thanks for the introduction also. As you already know, as already stated, I'm Claude Cooper. I serve as your board chair. I'm trying to do something differently this year because this year is different. This is 2020, and graduates, you are special to all of us. This is the year of that coronavirus. And this year I'm going to try my best to greet both schools with a greeting, the same greeting. I have ties to both of your schools. I was the first ever assistant principal, boys and girls basketball coach at Southeast Halifax back in the day. I used to be principal at William R. Davis, and all of my students left there and went to Northwest Halifax. In fact, many of your parents at each one of the two schools are friends of mine. I've been asked to say a word or two as it pertains to the graduates, and I'm going to be brief with them, but I want you to listen. Graduating seniors, you are special. What has happened during your senior year has never happened to any other graduating class throughout the history of these great United States. I've looked through, and I couldn't find any reference, even during World War II, they didn't close down all the schools. Even during the Korean War, even during the Vietnam War, they didn't close down all of the schools. But your class, they've closed the schools. You didn't have your prom. There were so many things that you didn't have. But I tell you what you did have, boys and girls. You had your family. It brought you closer to them and to the adults sitting out there, and it brought you closer to God. That's what it's all about. To the graduating seniors right now, to the boys, I say this all the time. Now's the time to pull your pants up and not down. Now's the time, fellas, that you're going to have to prepare yourself to take care of mama and daddy and grandma, the brothers and the sisters. In other words, you got to get a job. That's what's got to happen. Girls out there, you're going to be just as pretty next year or the year after as you are now. But there'll be one big difference. As you get older and as you get wiser, you too have to prepare yourself. Many of you I see are going on to college. Several athletes are going on to play basketball or other sports. Many I see are going into nursing. Many of you are going into the military. That is so nice. I'm proud of you. Your parents are. But as we look back at the year 2020, over 100,000 people in this country have died from that virus. Millions of them have contracted it. But through it all, through distant learning, through well-planned lessons done by your principals and your teachers, you graduated on this special day, and how sweet it is. To the graduates, I must say this over and over to you. I'm so proud of you. Halifax County is proud of you. Now take that diploma. As I said in a speech years ago, now that you got it, what you gonna do with it? Are you gonna throw it over there behind the sofa? Will you give it away to somebody else? Or will you proudly take that diploma that says that you're a graduate of the Halifax County School District? Will you take that diploma and do something to make your parents proud of you? Throughout history, throughout my history here in this county, I've said to boys and girls, wherever you go, whatever you do, make your parents proud of you. Now, I close every day. I'm not going to speak long. I close every one of my speeches in that because I can say stuff that the others can't say. Why? Because I'm retired. So I say, God controls a lot of what I say and what I do. So I'm going to say right now to all of you, I took this out of a song from a group called the Northern Singers from long ago. And they had a verse that says, some of you may be tempted by friends, your so-called friends, but they can't save you in the end. They said, because I tell you, it's hard to live a good life without God in your life. And then I took something from one way, way back. Your friends will tell you, let's shoot some pool, let's smoke a joint. They'll even say, roll them up, pass them out and turn it to an end. Light it up and pass it to your friend. But then from another song, you might be tempted by Nikes, Guess jeans and Levi's, but they can't help you when death closes your eyes. I tell you, it's hard to live a good life without God. So graduating seniors, whatever you do, if God is not already in your life, put him there. To the principal, to the teachers, to the parents, I am so proud of the boys and girls from Halifax County Schools. We are Halifax. Thank you, and everybody, remind you right now, take care of yourselves. Take care of your parents. It's your responsibility, boys and girls. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Greetings! Before I begin, I would like to say happy birthday to my mom, who has her birthday on this day, June 11th. Happy birthday, Mom. Now, on to the speech. Hello, everyone. I hope that you are all feeling great on this momentous occasion. I am. My name is William Lagunes Altamirano, and I am the valedictorian for Southeast Collegiate Prep Academy's graduating class of 2020. I had another speech prepared originally, but after everything that has happened since then, I felt that I should change it for something more relevant. First and foremost, congratulations to the class of 2020, not just from our school, but worldwide. I know that none of us ever thought that something like this would happen, or at least not to this extreme. And while we are thankful to the people who did all this for us to celebrate our graduation, we all know that this is not how we envisioned it. We wanted to walk across that stage with our heads held high and a diploma in our hand while our families cheered us on and applauded us. Sadly, we will never get to do that. Or at least not in the way everyone did before us. Because the reality is that things will never be the same after this year. Contrary to what people think, this virus will change everything, from how we interact with others in large open spaces to how we react to life-changing events in the future. Whatever life and norms we knew before are gone, but we have shown great progress adapting and adjusting to a new environment. We are a new generation, born during a period of technological advancement that were thought to be only science fiction during that era. We are more capable of creating change and fixing the world, environmentally, socially, and economically. Seniors, we have seen how much hate this world has, and we have seen how much love this world still has. We know more about this world and have access to the whole world in the palm of our hands. So it is our turn to change it, and I know that we are capable of making great changes in this world. So, when we leave these halls in this building, we must make it our mission to change this world, because life is short, and we must do everything in our power to not give up on our beliefs and to continue being ourselves, to move the world into a more peaceful, loving world. And we must fight for what we believe in and hold to our own truths so that tomorrow will be a much brighter day. I know that there's still good people in this world that are worth fighting for a better tomorrow, at least. And to me, those people are my friends, who I have considered my family, and have had to deal with my silly jokes, and have helped me in my own personal life. And my family, hey Dad, hey Jerry, and hey look Mom, I made it, who have supported me and loved me when I was at my very lowest, and have pushed me to be my very best self. And also to those who have helped me along the way, thank you. Thank you again for your time today. Good luck, my fellow seniors, and congratulations to the class of 2020. Thank you.
Welcome. I'm Yasmin Tiana Taylor, and I'm Southeast Collegiate Preparatory Academy's salutatorian for the graduating class of 2020. When I began writing this speech, I pondered speaking about coming in second. However, no. My hope today is to stand before you all and to speak for not only myself, but for also my peers. To share with all our family and friends that today's graduation is not a farewell, but our first step into a new chapter. I won't be too long in sharing my words, for I know everyone is excited to get their diploma and to leave. For some of us, this is the goal that we needed to reach, while for others, it's the step that gets us closer to our main objective. But we all realize that all of the moments we have faced in these past 12 years have brought us to this very day and will flash across our very eyes as we cross the stage. Everything from the friendships that we have built to the challenges we overcame together. Today brings me so much joy because I get to see the family that I've created with my peers excel to higher heights. Many of us have fought long and hard to get to this point. From the late night assignments, to the disagreements with each other, to the disagreements with our teachers, to the frustration of completing our classes, to the competitions that we were unknowingly placed in. We made it. I speak to you all today with a patience learned from some of the ones whom I've grown quite fond of. A patience from our one and only Spanish teacher that learned with us. From our band instructor who can crack the funniest joke with the straightest face possible. From our agriculture teacher who shows the compassion of a mother. And lastly, from our math teacher who worked to complete her own classes while still working to help every senior out here today. We say thank you. I show appreciation to the mothers and fathers out there that are watching their children walk across the stage today. I show love to all the women and men out there watching your seniors cross the stage, albeit not even your own child. But you love them all the same. For the ones that welcome a child into their home as their own, I show thanks to the ones who took time to raise and care for these seniors who fell under some misfortune upon life. Thank you for your help in making us who we are today. I say thank you to the ones who know the real me. The ones who have witnessed firsthand how much of a fool I could be at times. The ones who saw me for my worst, but still accept me for my best. The ones who fell victim to my goofy ways and my personality. I also show love to the ones who weren't as close with me, for we still did this together and we are still leaving together. Today we walk and we flaunt ourselves in gold, for we know we are all valued and that we deserve attention. We shine bright despite the dark situations that have surrounded us as a whole. Memories will be flashed across our very eyes as we end this journey together. We are eternally grateful for the love and the support that was given to us. To the seniors, I offer to this family that we have created together hope, encouragement, and just a tiny bit of advice. Know your worth. If respect is no longer being served at your table, have the strength and the courage to walk away. Secondly, you and you alone could be your worst enemy, but you could also be your best hero. Thirdly, show the strength, pride, and determination that you were born with. Use them as a light, for those things will never darken any path that you choose to take. To the staff of Southeast and the adults in our lives who we have come to cherish, I offer you the reassurance and the promise that we will be safe and aware in life using everything that you have taught us. I thank the adults in our lives because you all paved the path that showed us what we needed to do and pushed us to this point. Without you, this day wouldn't have been possible. To my brothers and sisters, both biological and gained, I say thank you. Thank you for the laughs and the advice and the joy that we all took part in, and know that today is not the end of the road of our relationships. Today is just the last day that we all attend Southeast as students. To my best friend, I say thank you. You have become someone of great importance in my life, and our journey is just beginning. To my family, I say thank you, that regardless of the situation and the severity of our situations, you always pulled through and made a way to support me. It might not always show, but my love for y'all is irreplaceable. It's not going nowhere. I value that. Finally, I give thanks for the times we have shared together, both the good times and especially the bad times. They shaped us into the young men and women we are today. Without them, we wouldn't have been who we came here to be. I embrace that reality. This is a great step among many. Among all of you here today, I wish you luck. Not because you need it, but because I want you to know I'm going to always be with you, in heart and in spirit. Thank you.
Adriana Anthony. Tony Anthony. Cameron Bailey. Zakia Barnes. Jaquan Battle. Malik Batts. Orinthia Bennett. Shakezia Bobbitt. Mark Boone. Jamazi Britt. Victoria Bryant. Essence Cottle. Denton Chin. Kimberly Clark. Samiria Clark. Xantavia Cofield. Andrea Davis. Nick Sean Davis. Deshaun Drone. Vanez Evans. Maurice Gary. Selena Harrison. Asiana Hawkins. Anasia Hawkins. Jaquavius Hedgepeth. Ahmad Jones. Jaquan Jones. Shaquandra Howard. William Lagunes. Janasia Moody. Jazion Moody. Maya Morgan. Devad Payne. Travion Petaway. Selena Lopez. Brian Martinez. Amir Pittman Williams. Jordan Richardson. Jamira Robinson. Shania Ridley. Jason Robinson. Jermaine Scott.
Tarniqua Scott.
Tanasia Solomon. Kenyana Taylor. Yasmin Taylor. Jarek Things. Shanice Tillery. Jediah Washington. Dantasia Whitaker. Kamara Whitaker. Jacavius Whitaker. Natez White. Jaquante Williams.
We want to say thank you very much for entrusting their education with Halifax County Schools. To the graduates, coming from a 1990 Southeast Trojan graduate, I say to you, go out into the world, do great things, be excellent, and in all things, make good choices. Dr. C, Dr. Monroe.
Dr. Monroe, please stand. I need the graduates to stand, please. Please stand. Please rise. There you go. Dr. Monroe, have they met the requirements?
Dr. C, these candidates for graduation have met conditionally and satisfactorily all the requirements set forth by the state of North Carolina and Halifax County Schools.
Dr. Monroe, are they ready for the world?
These graduates are prepared to lead Southeast to strive for 5.
Then it is my honor and privilege from the Board of Education in the great state of North Carolina to declare you graduates from Southeast Collegiate Prep Academy and the crown jewel in Halifax